Well, good morning. It's been a while since we've given you an update of what's going on at the church. And I know there's a lot of questions, there's frustration and concern about, opening up. What are we going to do? And so I wanted to give you guys some updates and just also tell you about some things that's going on here at the church. First of all, we love you guys and we miss all of you. And we hope that different people within the church have been contacting each other and talking to each other. That's so important. First of all, we're not able to open yet. As you know, the governor's issued his latest executive order, the stay at home. We're allowed to meet with up to 10 people. They are very restrictive and slow to opening the church. There's been discussion among the eldership about what to do and how long this can contain. I will tell you, I've been in touch with the local health department too, and they are feeling the same frustrations. I really believe we are commanded to submit to our authorities and to honor God and to proclaim the gospel and proclaim Jesus as much as we can in the circumstances we face, compared to what other countries and to what people faced in the past. This isn't anything. But it is concerning, and we are prepared. One of the things I wanted to share with you is that we have an emergency response team that is consisting of a couple of our members that are members of law enforcement, members of the medical community, and the elders. And we have met and formulated a plan that I think is puts us ahead of the curve as far as organizations or anything getting together. We have a plan in place. And that some of the things that's going to take, number one, is cooperation from everybody. When we are allowed to meet, we're going to ask you to do some things such as bring a mask and make sure you wash your hands. We're going to have sanitizing agents here, all kinds of things that we're going to ask of you, and we're just going to need your patience and need your cooperation. I know sometimes things seem silly. Sometimes you don't think it's going to amount to you or it doesn't matter to you. But we have to think about the weakest part of our body and that of our church, and we need to be cognizant of them and make sure that we don't expose them unnecessarily and put them at risk. We're going to notify you just as soon as we can when we get back. Probably be we'll notify you via the email chain, video, as well as also we'll send letters out to let everybody know what the plan is. I want to thank you guys for your giving. It's been difficult during this online experience, and I just really want to tell you thank you because it's so important, and we still have a lot of things going on. The church is still moving. Your church, God's church, it's still moving. And I want to just give you some updates of some of the things that's going on. We were able to be blessed by getting the federal loan, the Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP as it's called. That had given us a blessing by being able to maintain salaries and keep our staff working without having to lay them off. And in doing so, we're able to get some things done inside the church that normally have been taking a long time, little projects and different things. So it's really a good thing. The good part about this PPP loan is that it becomes a grant, which means we don't have to pay it back if we follow the guidelines. And this money had to be used for salary, so that's what we're doing. And so it's really a blessing. Now, on a not so great news, the church bus that we've been trying to sell now for a couple of years, we do have a party that's interested in purchasing it, but we've had setbacks because of repairs. Lo and behold, we about burned the thing up. Don't really know what happened. There was a short, but the guys at Atwater Garage found it, and it has taken quite a bit of money to go ahead and repair it. But in order to sell it, we got to have it working. So we're still working on that and getting it all taken care of. But the good part is, and the good news is, the people interested in buying it are even more interested in buying it, knowing that we've taken care of the repairs and everything. And I've been in touch with them, so that's good news. So pray about that, please. Also, another big issue is we have to replace a furnace and air conditioning unit. we crippled by through the winter, and we are going to have to replace units. It's the main units that go to the fellowship hall and the downstairs units, and it's going to cost us about $16,000. So be praying about that as well, and just that we can help us, pray that we can get a good bids. We've got some bids in. That's really about the average of what the bids are, and that we can get this done and completed so that we can continue on. We've got to have heat. We got to have air, because we just don't do good without air. So, okay, we're planning some touch-ups and upgrades in the foyer and other rooms as the budget allows. We may be calling on you to volunteer for some light painting or other small work or work on small projects if you're available. So if you think you might be available, there are some projects that you might think you're willing to do. We don't have a list compiled just yet, but call the office and let them know that, hey, I'm willing to help. I can give X amount of hours or whatever to paint or do whatever, light work. That'd be great. We'll be in touch with you. Ron Kozad, our custodian, has been very busy doing things beyond his normal cleaning. He's also been sanitizing a lot, and also been able to do some things like replacing ceiling tiles, light covers, and a lot of other maintenance projects that have been neglected for a lot of years. So we're able to get this done. By the way, I'm standing in the nursery, and it looks really awesome. And I hope you guys get a chance to come in here and see the work that Mike and Jody and others have done here, and some of the stuff. It's pretty awesome. So make sure you do get in here and take a look at this. Going to be convening a board meeting pretty soon, probably within the next week, to discuss a lot of these projects and different things going on. And one of the things I want to say too is please keep in touch with each other. It is so important right now. Let us know if there's anything we need to be aware of as leaders, and also if there's anything we need to be praying about. Remember, you are God's church. You make it up. It's not this building. Maybe take this opportunity to start a Bible study or just make calls to people. We must remember to put Christ's love in action. Don't let the naysayers and the people of this world get you down. Turn to the one who's in control. Seek the Lord with all your heart. I want to share with you just a real quick scripture from Zechariah 10. Ask rain from the Lord in the season of the spring rain, from the Lord who makes the storm clouds, and he will give them showers of rain. To everyone the vegetation in the field. For the household gods utter nonsense, and the diviners see lies. They tell false dreams and give empty consolation. Therefore, the people wander like sheep. They are afflicted for lack of a shepherd. Those words spoken to God's people long ago still hold true today. Always remember to keep the Lord first. Thank you all, and have a great weekend. God bless you.